Hello guys, my name is Sarah and I am a cosplayer. Today I will be doing a video dedicated to my 2022 year results. I know that it is actually a February, but I'm working as kids entertainer and actress, and in my country the end and the beginning of the year is actually a really very big holiday season, and every holiday season it is a big busy time for actors and performances. So it is really very uncomfortable for me to sit like in the middle of the business and the hardest day in the entire year for myself and thinking about my New Year's resolutions and results and stuff. So I just decided to do it right now at the end of the January, because there is a garden birthday hits like in the middle of the January too as well, and it's really very tough for me. Tough time for me. I think that this video will be perfect for you if you absolutely have no freaking idea who am I and what am I doing, because I will tell you like about my whole year, about all my things and stuff that I'm doing. So if you want to know me better, this is the perfect opportunity for you. So what am I planning to do right now? I have a can which is empty right now, but I'm actually filling it during the year with some paper ships. Each ship is some kind of project that I finished this year, and when I'm finishing it, I'm making the ship out of the paper when I'm like made a to-do list, for example, or something like this, and then I'm putting it inside this can, and at the end of the year I can see how many projects and stuff I made, and if there will be some bad thoughts growing in my mind that I'm not productive enough and I'm a lazy one and I haven't did anything in my life. I just can look at this and realize that I did actually many stuff and I should be really easy on myself, so everything is fine. But I will try to do it quick because there is actually a lot of ships in my can this year. Yeah, so let's get started. And the first cute tiny ship that I made in the beginning of the year is the video about my previous year that I did for my old YouTube channel that I ran it on my mother tongue. In my old channel, which is already forbidden. And I can leave the link to this video for you guys, but I'm not sure that you will understand anything, but it will be there. Right after it, like in the 5th January, I did a beautiful photo shoot for Garnet's birthday. This photo shoot was inspired by my arts, actually, that are hanging out over there. They were gifted for me by an amazing talented artist, Princess Eilish. It inspired me to do some kind of cute and tenderness floral photo shoot with Garnet. I really wanted to make this photo shoot in some kind of interesting image of Garnet, something different which will be still recognizable. And this is the reason why I decided to make it just with her blouse, without the jumpsuit. A lot of people in the comments said that maybe it's like cosplay on trans mode Garnet, but no, it was not a trans mode Garnet. It was just because I haven't sewed her jumpsuit yet, okay? You want me to be honest? I will be honest. And yeah, because I just wanted to make it really very... By the way, this photo shoot was also inspired with Ariana Grande's photos, which I wanted to recreate with old film style, and my beautiful beloved talented photographer Ann Steinberg helped me with this. I'm really very grateful. Talking about Ann Steinberg, there is next one ship dedicated to Elsa's photo shoot that I made past year too, and it was made by Ann again and again. She did such a beautiful job, even though in this cosplay the only thing that finished it and made like kind of good is the wig. The dress I bought from AliExpress for like $20, something like this, and I can't even consider this as an entire cosplay costume. This photo shoot is so amazing. It turned out so cute and is so talented. Her job was amazing. The last thing that I did at the ending of the winter in February, it was COVID. I fighted COVID, my second COVID in my life. It was so horrible, even though that I was vaccinated. And actually, because of our vaccines, I had such an abnormal amount of times when I was ill, like with the high temperature, with the problems with my nose, with car, with cold. But right now, everything is fine. There was actually one more thing that I wanted to say about the end of the winter last year. At the end of the February happened one of the biggest and horrible things in our late history, I suppose. Especially for my country. It's such a tragic event which is completely separate our society. It was really very hard time, and I made a video for my old channel when I just tried to talk about how I overcome my old hard times, but my own personal hard times. And this time, when it actually hard times for a lot of people, I just decided to not stopping. I just decided to move on and make the thing that I think that I must do. I just stopped my art and my YouTube activity for a couple of months, as many content creators did, and I just took this time to just be with myself and just work at myself more. I just tried to keep my inner peace. But because of this, I just realized many things about myself personally. First of all, that I actually don't want to live there. And I just realized that I want to make my content on the English. Even though I am not speaking good enough on it yet, but I have this opportunity, and I think that the more I will use it, then I will be better on it. And even though those times was horrible, it changed my path as an artist and content creator. Right after this, I started to work at the beginning of my new channel. And I wanted to start my channel big, and I did really very long and complicated video dedicated to my Garnet Alexandra's cosplay. This is the main cosplay in my cosplaying career, because this character, the reason why I started to love pop culture, geek culture, and the cosplay itself. And you know, I actually feel like this is my main mission. Maybe not even in cosplay, but in my entire life. To help other girls cosplay Garnet as I dreamed about it for my whole life. Help other girls cosplay her the best way as it possible, because her costume is pretty very damn rough and tough to cosplay. It's not about a huge arm or complicated craft, complicated makeup and stuff, but there is a lot of tiny details which are actually not as easy by themselves, but combined together, they are totally uneasy. There is some kind of tips and tricks which you can use to look more better in this costume, because it is actually pretty hard to look good in this costume. It designed that way that the normal girl can't look good enough. And I just shared all my experience in this video, and not only in this video. I made like 2 more videos dedicated to Garnet with her makeup and with her wig styling, the history of my wig styling. I know that Final Fantasy IX not as popular fandom, and I know the character Garnet, even if she a beautiful girl, she's not popular at all too, but I really feel like this is the main thing what I'm doing on YouTube, her. And I actually did this video exactly in my birthday, which is 22nd July. I made a video how I spent my birthday, and it is considered as the saddest video in my channel, because I put it such a sad music there though. You know, I actually have problems with my birthday. I never have ever spent it the way I wanted. Always have some problems with it, but I'm working at it. I think that my next birthday will be much more happier than this one. And for helping me not to feel as sad at my birthday as I always do, I just decided to post my YouTube video, first YouTube video on my channel this day, so it can be like not only my birthday but birthday for my channel. So this day will be not as sad for me. So the next thing that I want to talk about with you is my sporting, my exercise, my challenges, my workouts, yeah. I am actually a big fan of Chloe Ting's challenges. Yes, I know it's not a 2019 and not even 2020 years. It's actually 2023 right now, and I'm still doing Chloe Ting's challenge. They are so easy to use. You don't need to plan anything. You don't even need to go to the gym. You just opens her site. She combined her challenges in the perfect, really very easy system where you can like contain all your trains, and you have a calendar where all your trains already planned on the specific days, and you can mark them when you complete them, so you can see how long takes to reach the end of the challenge. So it's like, you know, like this quest completing stuff for me. I really enjoy this. I'm really a Chloe Ting's fan. This year I finished 3 of her challenges. I have one more challenge which I have completed, but I will do this year. This year I will complete 5 Chloe Ting challenges. Take a screenshot. God is a Woman is actually the first completed cosplay costume. Well, it's not actually cosplay costume, but I'm consider it as a cosplay costume anyway. That I made it last year, yeah, like the person I did it like in the end of the August. But YouTube was actually pretty rough and complicated stuff to do, and it took all my spare time. Is it harsh to be a YouTuber? So, God is a Woman is a cosplay that was inspired by Ariana Grande and her God is a Woman fragrance commercial. And a beautiful lavender dress by Erwan. It was a year ago, in 2021, and right after when I thought this, there was actually lavender trend begin to be a huge thing, and I found a beautiful piece of fabric in my local thrift store that was lavender. It was not long enough for an entire dress, but I immediately bought it for the future and just sewed this dress and did an amazing photo shoot with Aussie Tweak, and I made a video about this dress. You can check this out. I am a big Ariana Grande fan, by the way. My next cosplay that I did last year is Marin Kitagawa from my Dress Up Darling. Marin is so amazing. She inspired me so much. This time they showed that actually Geek Girl can be a hot chick who actually works, is actually doing her nails, her makeup, her hair. She wears contacts with some kind of jewelries and stuff, and she's still a really very kind person. She's not a bitch. She's a good girl, really very friendly and kindful. Yes, Marin Kitagawa is the perfect role model. And of course, the entire cosplay industry that showed in this anime is amazing. It's like, it's so real. And after this, I made another one thing dedicated to Garnet and Alexandra's. Yes, I'm a Garnet. I did a new rod in my collection, Mythril Rod. It's the 3rd rod, and I planned to make them all. I wanted to make a photo shoot with this rod in the green wood, but because I made it too late, we still did a photo shoot, but like in autumn yellow forest, even though I already had an autumn photo shoot and I just wanted to make something new, but it actually looked really very beautiful too. Like this light blue rod and Garnet's orange jumpsuit and the beautiful golden forest around. It was such a perfect location. My beautiful and beloved photographer Olga Surkova showed me this location, and it was so amazing. When I picked photos for editing, I tried to pick as much as possible pics when my figure is a tiny part of the big beautiful landscape. And I think that this photo shoot is like the best photo shoot that I have right now. I did a video dedicated to my Mythril Rod, so if you want to know something more about it, you should check this out. And after this and this location, what was shown by photographer for me, I did another one project. I did a video dedicated to my beloved typo negative fandom. Yes, 2022 was the critical year for me, exactly because I found out about Peter Steele and typo negative. Peter Steele is actually my husband. When I found out about Peter Steele, I realized I just found the image of my perfect guy in him. I'm not only talking about appearance. but we can actually talk about her appearance too as well. His personality, his intelligence, he thought about many things, his character, his charisma, his sense of humor and his sarcasm. It combined it in such an amazing mix of everything what I like in males. Not only because of Peter Seal himself, but because of their music too. Type O Negative, the first metal band that I actually fell in love with. I can't say that they are turned me completely into metal girl, but Type O Negative just showed me that metal music can be related to me because it's beautiful and horny. And to show my respect and love to this fandom, I did a photo shoot inspired by Love You to Death video clip. I did an image of a girl from this clip and I did a video how I made this cosplay, and I did a really pretty big photo shoot. I think it's like the biggest amount of photos that I did. I want all this to look bloody, noisy, overlighted as it was in the video clip, and I adore the result really very much. With Love You to Death photo shoot, I actually did a lot of different other photo shoots. We did city photo shoot at the beginning of spring. We did witch photo shoots and the Halloween. We did a vampire photo shoot, which was inspired by Van Helsing movie, and it turned out to be really very good too. A couple of like glamorous photo shoot in some kind of dress with me. She's Olga Surkova and she is really very talented photographer, and yes, she works like only in my city, but you still can check out her photos with beautiful women's on it. And the last photo shoot that we did with her was 2 days ago. It was in a beautiful blue dress and extremely cold weather. It was so hard for me, but the result was perfect. Parallel at the same time, I tried to work at my YouTube channel really very much. I realized after I finished my old channel that my main problem was that I made videos really very rarely, like one time in a month. But you should make them one time per week. It is really very impossible to make videos dedicated to cosplay every single week, but I just realized that I can make not only because of cosplay, I can make videos about myself, about my thoughts. I realized that it is really very useful to make videos about cosplay makeup, because you don't need like a scenario for it specific. You just can put your makeup on and then show it to the people. Many people's watching it. So I did a lot of tiny videos. Like I made a devil makeup tutorial for the Halloween with Garnet, again inspired by an art of the artist from Twitter. I made a couple blog videos in my local main park in my town. I adore this format so much. I can't wait when winter will be over and I will start film those videos again. About why I love Final Fantasy IX so much, about my cosplay journey, how I became a cosplayer. I talked about just myself, how am I surviving in these harsh times, in these harsh situations. I just talked about many things, and I actually talked about them right now with you guys. This format is really very helpful, even though I still not doing it pretty often enough, but I'm trying. And Daenerys video, of course, I did a Daenerys video. At the December, I started to work at Caramel Factory. This is the project in my town where we have like an entire house dedicated to quests and masterclasses for kids to cook handmade sweets. And I worked there as snow queen, and it was such an amazing time. I not only had an opportunity to work and earn some money, but I just met so many beautiful peoples out there. We had such an amazing time. They are not only a good actors, but actually pretty fun persons. For this project, I also made a Christmas bows for elves who also worked there, and I filmed the process and I did made a video about it. It was so amazing. I'm really very happy how my new year turned out this year. And I spent this new year really very good. Because of this job, I was able to buy gifts for my family and for my friends. I had a trip to Moscow. I spent an amazing, beautiful time there with my friend, and I just took all this energy with myself to a new year. It was amazing. And last but not least, things that I made this year, they are actually really pretty big and pretty strange. First thing that I did, I just sorted my music. Even at 2021, I just had an idea that I want to collect all the music that I listened for my life, like in my whole life. Yes. You know, I actually a very big fan of music, and there is so many tracks that I listened in the past so many times that I actually remember them. And I just tried with using all those modern streams platforms. It's actually easy to find music which was popular by the years, and I just take all my files in my computer and I just tried to sort it, collect it by the playlist, by the years, and place everything what I can remember there. And it took me like a year and a half to make so. And at the end of this year, when I realized that I just want to do it and end it, I just did it like for a week, every single day, for many hours. For a complete working days, I just collected all my music. But because of this, right now my recommendation wave is so beautiful. It's so good to have all music together in one place, because music is really very big source of inspiration for myself. When I'm listening to music, I can imagine some pictures in my mind which I trying to recreate later on my photo shoot. And the other strange thing that I decided to sort this year is actually all my photos that I did for my entire life. But it is actually not as strange as music, because I am a cosplayer. This is my professional. I need to see how many and which photos I did for my life. And it turns out to be like 75 folders on my computer. I combine it not only like professional big photo shoots, but when I did some kind of cosplay tests on my phone and stuff, I just collected it year by year, step by step, all the costume by costume. I just realized that I did such a big job. I still don't think that I'm a productive now, but I still did such a great job. There is such a many things that I did, and I felt so proud of myself. Well, the main thing why I did it is because I really want to promote myself harshly this year. Before, I just posted my pic on Instagram, on my VK group, and on Reddit sometimes. But right now, this year, I'm just tired. I just want to have my audience already. I want to have subscribers on my YouTube channel. I want to work on my goals and achieve my dreams. So I will start a harsh promoting campaign this year with all those photos that I combined, and I will like pick subscribers human by human from all the resources, from everywhere. Whenever you can upload your picture, I will be there. Facebook, like on DeviantArt, like on Amino, like on Reddit, like on all of those groups, like on what else? Cosplay.com, Cure.com, everywhere. I will just post it, and I don't care if there will be many hatred on my costumes and many bad comments. I will do this because I'm tired. I want my first 1,000 of followers this year. So, and this is actually the reason why I stopped to film videos lately. Often enough. Not only because it took me a lot of time, I just don't want to be distracted by many different projects. I want to complete one project and then start another one. So this was the year. It actually was such a big year. Look at this. There's so many ships out there. I'm really very proud of myself. And especially, I'm really very proud of you, because if you watch this entire video, it means a lot for me. Thank you so much for watching. I really love you guys. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in my next video.